I joined online classes for English and started taking a book of translations with me everywhere. I was gonna learn this language and yell at Hottie in English for being such a jerk. I got better fast. English wasn't as hard as it looked. I could even hold decent conversations on my own, and I made a few friends. We were in the cafeteria one day when Derek walked up to me. He had flowers in his hands, and his friend from the band was playing the flute. What? Judah, I know you didn't want to go out with me then, but I can't stop thinking about you. Will you give me a chance? What are you talking about? You wanted to go out with me? I asked you out that day, remember? Hottie said you didn't want to go, so she came on our date instead. She what? I stared at Hottie with my jaw loose. She was already in tears. Okay, fine. Derek asked you out, not me. Happy? I was jealous, so I lied and I went to see him. Are you serious? You're such a freak. What's wrong with you? Hey, don't talk to her like that. We missed our date because of this pathetic loser. Jeez, how desperate can you get? I just lost it. I flew forward and punched Derek right in the face. It was a total blur, and suddenly, I was at the principal's office. Derek had an ice pack on his bleeding nose, and my aunt and uncle were getting screamed at. I got suspended from school for a whole week. Hottie and I had the biggest fight ever at home. I would never date someone you had a crush on. How could you be so mean to me over some stupid boy? It's not about the boy. Ever since you came here, you've just taken over. My friends, the cheer squad, the guy I like, you're getting everything. Even my own parents like you better than me. Hottie, don't say that. You're sisters. We're cousins. I'm your daughter, but all you want to do is talk to Judah and buy her crazy presents when I never got treated that way. We're just trying to make up for past mistakes. What mistakes? That was when my aunt told us her final secret. Hottie and I were non-identical twins. They were my parents. I sat there in shock while my aunt explained how poor they were when we were born and how they had to give me away to her rich sister. Why did you keep Hottie? Why not me? You were having a lot of medical issues as a baby. We couldn't manage the bills. I thought my sister would take better care of you. I see. I thought I had one mother who didn't want me. Turns out I had 3 parents, and none of them wanted me. Judah, it's not like that. I got up and ran to my room. I started packing my things through a haze of tears. Judah, no, please don't leave. I'm so sorry. You abandoned me with a monster. You waited 17 years to tell me the truth. Don't pretend you care. I stormed out and didn't look back once. I was done trusting my family. My heart was broken. I sold the car Uncle gave me and used the money to rent an apartment. I got a job and focused on my studies. I turned my heart to stone. So when Hottie tried to apologize to me 100 times, she always failed. I did miss her a lot, especially during the special moments of my life. When I got into the college of my choice, when I got my first job, on the day of my wedding, I almost called her twice. Hottie had become a huge influencer with millions of followers. She was only a DM away, but I felt too guilty for not making up earlier. My husband and I went hiking in a national park for our honeymoon when suddenly a crazy storm hit us and I got separated from the hiking group. I shouted till I lost my voice, but no one heard me. I walked and walked until I realized I was just moving in circles. I'm not giving up. You can't have me, Forrest. I was lost in that jungle for 3 days and 3 nights. I hid in caves when it rained, and I only survived because of the water and food in my backpack. On the 3rd night, I was about to go to sleep when I suddenly heard people shouting my name. Thank God! I raced out of my cave to see hundreds of people walking in the forest with torches, and the person who was running towards me, screaming her head off, was Hottie. No way! Hottie? I found you. I found you. Hottie and I hugged each other so hard we fell to the ground. I'm so happy you're okay. Oh, thank God. How are you here? Who else was gonna find you? My followers work way faster than the police. I burst into tears and hugged my sister tight. Hottie, I don't know what I would have done without you. I'm so sorry. Don't you dare say sorry to me. You were the one who got left with that witch. I was all you had, and I was so terrible to you. Just forget everything that's happened before this. Today, You saved my life, and I'll love you forever for it. I love you too. Oh, I've missed you so much. Just then Mom saw me and she broke down crying. Judah, you're safe. I thought I'd lost you forever. I'm so sorry, Judah. I'm sorry I gave you away, my baby girl. I just thought I couldn't take care of you. I loved you too much, and if something happened to you just because I couldn't afford the medical care, I would have... You did your best, Mom. I know you did. Didn't you just say Mom? Yes, Mom. Oh my God. My mom hugged me again, and Dad joined in seconds later. We cried and laughed together, and my family was finally whole.